What up, guys? Your boy Quake, and I got some kind of upsetting news for those waiting on the Kendrick Lamar and J. Cole joint album to be released. For those that don't know, who've been living under a rock, Kendrick Lamar and J. Cole have been scheduled to release a joint album for quite some time now. And back in November 2015, on Black Friday, J. Cole jumped on Kendrick Lamar's All Right beat, and then Kendrick jumped on A Tale of Two Cities. And by then, we were expecting a joint album to release. They both jumped on each other's tracks. It was getting hyped up that, hey, the joint album is coming. Even J. Cole, towards the end of his freestyle on the All Right beat, he said, something scary is coming around February, and it never showed up. So now we finally got some more news on the album, kind of news. It's not really good information. It's not a lot of information, but it's something. A fan on Twitter ended up asking Punch, who's the co-president of TDE, Top Dog Entertainment, when is J. Cole and Kendrick Lamar dropping that joint project? He responded to him saying probably never. Now, there's multiple ways we can look at this. I mean, he said probably, so there's still a chance it's going to drop. And I don't think he's going to let the cat out the bag. I think he's just saying that just so we can get, sort of surprised when the project does come out. I mean, J. Cole is busy with his touring schedule. Kendrick Lamar's on his touring schedule. They're really big, they're big artists on their own, so they're going to be very busy, and I don't think they're going to have a lot of time to be in the studio together. But from the way the album's being talked about, it sounds like the album is done. It's been done for a while now. I don't know unless they're just adding final touches, doing mix and masters, but I remember when Ab-Soul went on The Breakfast Club back in December 2016, he confirmed that the joint album between Kendrick and Cole is real. He just didn't, give any other information. He just said it's real. It exists. There is a Kendrick Lamar and J. Cole album. But we don't know if it's finished. I'm assuming it's not because, J. Cole saying it's going to drop in February of 2016 and we still haven't gotten anything. I just feel like their schedules are colliding and they're not really having time because it is hard to release a joint album with another artist of that caliber, because both these artists are huge and their schedules are packed, so it's hard to be in the studio with two big artists. If it was like a big artist and some lower tier artist, it's a little easier because that lower tier artist isn't going to have as a packed schedule, so whenever that bigger artist is free, the lower tier artist usually would be able to get in the studio with them. And when Drake and Future did their joint album, they only managed to get it done because they're touring together and they're doing a lot of things together. So, it just so happened that they had 2 weeks off. They just, pounded out the album and it came out. And of course, Jay-Z and Kanye West, they've always been close. So I'm sure they had, they're both insanely big artists as well, but, they're working more with each other. Kendrick, Jay-Z and Kanye are both under the same camp. Kendrick and J. Cole aren't. Kendrick has TDE, J. Cole has Dreamville. So it's a little harder, to get things going with that. But nonetheless, with whatever Punch said, with probably never, I feel like I said, he's just saying just to throw a curveball so we don't anticipate the album, so that we possibly forget about the album, and then whenever it comes out, it's a huge surprise. So I'm not really taking that response too serious. I'm very excited if the album does come out. Whenever it comes out, I'm patiently waiting. I'm not, I'm enjoying each artist and their craft, so I'm not really in a rush. I'm not, going crazy, but I'm really anticipating whenever this album comes out. Joint albums in general, to me, I feel like, they need to happen more in hip hop. I mean, I've been wanting a 50 Cent and Eminem album since, can't even remember, since like 2004. So I just feel like more joint albums should happen. I know it's hard to do. I know a lot of, labels have issues with clearance and who gets what portion of the album, so a lot of dumb corporate shit gets involved, and that's really what ruins the joint album process and possibly fans getting a joint album, because labels fight and shit over who gets certain portions of money and shit like that. So but yeah, I'm excited. Let me know what you guys think. Leave a comment below. Do you guys think Punch is trying to throw a curveball at us? Or do you guys think he really doesn't really know if it's coming? He probably thinks it's never going to come. Let me know what you guys think. Leave a comment below. Like, share, definitely subscribe. I do videos like this daily on hip-hop news, who changed the music industry, hip-hop beefs, and much, much more. So definitely subscribe. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, like us on Facebook, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.